So today I'm going to be staining some wood. That sounds really random, but basically I have French doors instead of like a windowsill in my bedroom, and for ages I've just really wanted to grow some plants and to fill that with lots of greenery. So I'm going to be staining the wood, and then towards the weekend me and my dad are actually going to put the table together. He's got the other parts and he's cut me the wood for it. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to stain wood for the first time and hopefully not mess it up. Because it's such a nice day, I'm going to be staining the wood outside today, because otherwise I'm going to make a massive mess. So this is the wood I've got. It's just like really boring looking, and I want to make it like a dark stained wood, and it's got these like holes in, so it's going to be like a wonky shelf that's a bit, I don't know how to explain it, but with the poles, and you can adjust it, and you'll see in the end. I need to go and get some tarp or like something to put down in the garden so that I'm not just making a giant mess all over the grass. So let's go into the garage. Ooh. Okay, so there's lots of stuff in here. Oh, it's there. Okay, that was easy. Bye-bye. So let's go do this. I need a paintbrush as well, actually. Paintbrush and something to like rub the wood in as well, so like some old kind of cloth. Okay, so paintbrush. Bye-bye. Okay, what else do we need? The cloth. Oh, that looks perfect. There's even some sandpaper in that as well, so we've got everything. I'm just going into the garden. It's really windy today, so the sound might be really rubbish outside. But yeah, these are all my plants, you know. These are my babies that I'm trying to rehome in my room. They're all looking a bit sad because they don't have any light on them. But hopefully once I've made this table, they'll be fine. So this is the wood that I'm starting off with. It's too pale for the other wood in my room, so I thought I'd make it match. So this is the wood dye that I used. It's my little face mask. So basically all I did was pop the lid and then use the brush and sort of pour out the dye onto the wood and just slowly build up the colour. So you want to let it sort of dry in between the layers that you put on. So you just put it off to the corner, do the next one, and then you can flip them over and do the other sides and the corners once the first layer is dry. And then you can just repeat it basically. So I've just finished the first coat of varnish. Now I've just got to put on the second one and wait for it to dry for a little bit before I turn them over and do it again, and then see how dark it is, see how much I like the colour, because it's a lot more orange than I thought it would be, which is a bit of a shame, but I will like it anyway. I think if I just put on like 4 coats, 3 or 4 coats, I reckon will be the right colour for my room. So yeah, I'll show you when I'm doing my other coats. But I'm having a tea break, so maybe we should come make tea. Take this off. Right. Take my shoes off. Got my stupid sliders. Oh, my hair looks nice. But you don't need to look nice when you're just doing some home improvement. Start Katie's home improvements channel. That would be horrific. Get my shelving mug. Break all of the mugs. What should we have? I think I'm gonna have one of my T2 teas that I keep in these little pots. Let me put you here while I make it. Let's go outside and enjoy the random spell of nice weather the UK is getting at the moment. That's right, back outside for round 2. 2 of the stainage. How exciting. So I ended up doing about 4 layers of the stain and just focused on the layers of the shelf that would be facing upwards and made sure they were really neat. And I love this colour it's gone. So I'll do a little walkthrough of my plants. So I've got 2 little tomatoes at the back. I've got some little aloe veras at the front, or like succulents. And then I've got this big white plant. I don't actually know what it's called. I think it might be a flaming Katie. And then this little purple plant I'm looking after for my sister. And then this is like a Christmas tree I've got. So these are my pieces of wood. They've been outside drying all night. I think they look really good. So for breakfast today, I'm going to have some cinnamon raisin bagels, some Vitalite. I'm going to eat breakfast in here and watch Shane Dawson because he's one of my favourite YouTubers at the moment. So I've decided that I'm going to dye my hair. So I'm using Directions as it's vegan. So I'm just mixing it with Sainsbury's coconut conditioner. So excuse how I look. I still have makeup on from when I woke up, which is really bad. I've tied half my hair up. This is the half that I'm dyeing. So I'm going to put blue on this and purple on this. So I'm done now. I've got the blue done on that side and the pinky purple on that side. Oh, it goes in my Care Bear. But yeah, I will show you when I wash it out. So this is the result. I really liked it. And then this is a quick picture of what I made for dinner. So I'm just doing my makeup because today is Wednesday and I'm going to get my blood test done. I hate getting blood tests done, so I hope it goes well. I'll let you know afterwards. So my blood test went absolutely fine, but we had to do a little bit of retail therapy, and we went into Holland & Barrett and found they had this new fridge and freezer section, which I was so excited for. So we just went into town and went to our Holland & Barrett and found these, which I've heard are amazing. Cooks in 8 minutes. But yeah. These and also these, which obviously aren't very healthy, but look so good. So it looks like a Magnum. What does it taste like? Oh my god. That is incredible. The salt of caramel bit's quite strong, a bit in the middle. It's really nice.
Chinny chin. I'll catch you when you come out, it's fine. Come here then. I just think she's called now.
Have you found Lily?
So I just had a wash. The time you've washed, it's got away. It's hard to sit around.
Lily, look.
So she must know it's going. Let's see if she knows the barriers actually running out.
So on Thursday, because it was such nice weather, me and Tom decided to go for Abingdon, which is like a little town that's a bit bigger than the one we live in, and just went for a little explore and like had some nice cold drinks and then went for a walk. It was such a nice day. So in Abingdon, they also have Holland & Barrett, and we found these like really cheap pasties and like pastries that they had going on sale. So we got those for our lunch and they were so nice. Like, this one was so good. I had a little bite of Tom's as well, and his was only 30p, and it was so good. It was honestly one of the nicest like pasty things I'd had in absolute ages. So because it was so hot, we decided to go and have a drink at a pub. This one was like right on the river, so it was really beautiful. It was called the Nag's Head, and honestly it was such a nice view and so calm and peaceful. It was so lovely. After we got home from our little shopping trip, we went to go see Greece in Didcot, and it was so awesome. So I decided to cook the nuggets that I got from Holland and Barrett for dinner, and they were incredible. The weather was so hot on Friday, so me and my friend Taylor went to play badminton. Then when I came home and tried to go to sleep later that evening, I found this little guy on my pillow, and don't worry, I let him outside. But I was absolutely terrified. So on Saturday, my dad came and brought the little bits I needed to put my table together after I'd stained the wood. So this is us just trying to put it together and not break anything. This is the finished product. I am so happy with it. It looks so cute in my room, but the only downside is Millie now thinks that I'm gonna let her in and out every 5 seconds. But all my plants look really cute and I love it. For my lunch on Saturday, I made caramelised onion and pesto pasta. It's one of my favourite things to eat. So Saturday I just hung up some washing and did lots of things around my room. And then I spent the evening just chilling out with my family in the garden and my cat. It was really cute. And then my friend surprised me, came and picked me up, and we went for a little adventure just to the local park, but we wanted to like sit and catch up and watch the sun go down, and it was really nice. It was a really chilled evening of just chatting away with some lovely views. I got dropped off at Sainsbury's, and then I met Tom in there, and we bought some like roasted vegetables. We bought some mushrooms to make garlic mushrooms with, and we had the aduki bean melts, which are one of my favourite things at the moment. Absolutely love them. So what I do is just chuck all the vegetables in a pan once I've chopped them up and peeled them and everything, and then I made the inside of the mushrooms just with some fire life, butter, garlic, herbs, and then breadcrumbs, and just stuffed all of the mushrooms and baked them for about 25 minutes. So it's a really simple meal, really yummy, and it was incredible. We'll be doing it again and again just because it's like full of nutrients. It's got the naughty things as well with the mushrooms, but it's so good. Sunday's weather was still so nice, so I had a little barbecue with me and Tom, and it was so good. We had the Sainsbury's burgers, Linda McCartney sausages with the Life cheese to put on the burgers. I had little buns, salad, everything. It was so good. Hey.